In wakeboarding, the edge and technique used to do simple wake jumps can be somewhat complicated since you are being pulled forward across the water while edging sideways across the back of the boat at the same time. In this video, we are going to take a more simplified look at how you can do different wake jump variations by only adjusting two variables. If you learn different variations, you will build a better understanding of how wake jumps work, which will in turn give you more control overall. Before we get into the two variables and the wake jump variation, let's talk about how to maintain balance in the air for a second. Since you are always getting pulled forward by the boat, you have to counter this pull in the air by standing tall against your edge as you ride through the wake to pop. If you look at an approach position for a heelside jump from the side, the rider leans back to create the edge and speed into the wake. At the wake, the rider must stand against the edge to avoid getting pulled forward by the boat. You must do this for every type of wake jump, and the amount you stand tall against a rope depends on how intense your edge is towards the wake. This is the key ingredient in holding position in the air. Okay, now that we have that straight, let's talk about the two variables we're going to adjust. Let's call edging across the back of the boat a side-to-side motion, and we will adjust the speed of that side-to-side motion to give us different distances. Let's call the standing tall motion an up and down motion, which will give us different heights. Different combinations of these two variables will produce different wake jumps, simplifying your whole approach to jumping the wake. If you start with a wide approach, but take a slow edge in, your distance traveled in the air will be limited because of the slow side-to-side speed. If we add a lot of legs to that slow approach, or a lot of up and down, it gives you a high wake-to-wake jump. This is a low line tension jump that sets you up for handle pass spins and grabs wake-to-wake. If you take that same wide approach, but increase the speed, and still keep the aggressive push at the wake, your distance travel is increased because of the increased speed side to side, so you will get a jump that is big, but landing further out into the flats. This is a higher line tension type jump that requires more strength and control exerted by the rider. If you keep the speed high, but take the legs out of the picture, you can still clear the wake because of your speed, but your height will be very little. This type of jump is often performed by beginner riders because they think speed is what will get them across both wakes. It works, but you sacrifice control and height due to the fast side-to-side motion and high line tension. Now with a shorter approach, we can adjust these two variables the same way. With a short edge out, but an aggressive edge in, and a very big push off the wake, you can create the same high wake-to-wake jump you did with the wide approach and slow edge. You're just using a different combination of the two variables. This is a high energy jump that is produced by a lot of load on the line and pressure against your edge. This type of jump is ideal for tricks that require high line tension to get pop, such as heel side and toe side back rolls. If you take the same short edge out and in, but take the legs out of the picture by absorbing the wake, you can still clear the wake because of the speed side to side, but your height is decreased. This is what we call a speed jump. You can use this to get across to the other side of the wake quickly, and it's a good jump to experience just so you feel how line tension and edge combine to give you pop. Okay, hopefully this gives you a different look at tackling your next wake jumps. And remember, doing the same type of wake jump every time does build consistency, but it doesn't broaden your wake jumping ability. Learning different combinations is a tool you need to progress towards popping more advanced tricks down the road.